Hello there, I'm Artistic Gamer 7 and I'm here with part 2 of the My First Stuff Pack review. We have the family that we sort of just quickly went through and glanced at some of the stuff in the pack. So, and I just use free real estate and they have this house now. So, this is now their house. We are in Brindleton Bay since it was a, stuff that had some cats and dogs stuff. I found it a little fitting. Of course, we can look at some of the rooms. They have this. And then they have this. These are the pre-built rooms that you can just stuff into your world. And it comes, they all have 3 colors. It's 3 rooms. But we're not going to look at it. Will you stay on? Yay. I have a lot of custom content, so sometimes my objects take a while to load. I don't know why my thing is... Every once in a while, it's stopping me while scrolling. I don't really know what's up with that. But anyway. So, let's give this house a makeover. First, starting with the couch. So, we have this. It says puppy love seat here. It's definitely cute. And it looks like there's cats on some of them. Oh, cat dog. Cat dog. I watched that show when I was little. So it's got some plain patterns as well, which is nice because you don't want it to be all related to cats. Like, have cats and dogs on them because you're not always gonna have a family. You want to use this sometimes for families who aren't big into cats and dogs. And plus for the people who are, if you actually buy this pack, can you almost do like that? Oh, you sort of can do like that. I don't know how they would sit in this spot, how they would handle that, but you could do something like that. But yeah, for the people who are getting this without cats and dogs, that's nice. Looks like we have a little tiny seat here. Let's just put that there. We got some... I can't tell if it's meant to be a hamster or a rabbit. And look at it's eating a little strawberry. Definitely like a cute little chair for kids. We got some pet beds, which this is a part that if you don't have cats and dogs, you can't use. So there's that. Oh, yes, neon cat, basically. So we got all of these. So we're going to. Well, Calico wins every time. Then we got, it looks like a little tiny one, which, you know, this family has 2 smaller pets. So we're definitely gonna need some small beds. This looks like it's meant to be an egg, maybe? An egg. I don't want to know what type of egg has a green yolk. A watermelon! A lemon. A monster. Looks like maybe forms of meat. And that looks like lettuce, cheese, and a tomato. The monster's funny. And the strawberry. I'm gonna get the strawberry for 1. And should we get one of the... We'll get the lemon for the other one. I like the monster too, but since they're down here and not in the kids' room, we're gonna try to keep some of the colors not too crazy. Then we got these desk chairs, which so they have little kitty ears on them. They're cute. They're definitely more kiddish than they are adultish, but I'm just randomly gonna stick that there. Then we have one of these, which is there a spot in this house that I can stick one of these. Come on, these style of chairs came out for cats and dogs. I guess not really. Okay, well we're gonna delete these over here. Or redecorating their house for them. I'm gonna stick it over here in the corner. Because it doesn't necessarily have to be one of those window type ones. But is there one? Yeah, there's one that matches those seats, but it looks like it comes in basically sort of similar color swatches. I really like that one. As some of this stuff. So there is this, and then we got a little tiny table. Looks like. I'm gonna sit this here maybe. I'll just set it there. Has quite a few. It's sort of the same colors. I like how not all of them are so bright and neon, so that for the few chances that you won't be using this just for your kids, that you have some of those more neutral tones as well. This table, I love though. I remember seeing it, and I love it. I love it. I love it. It's so cool. I know not everyone would probably have this in their household, but I think it's absolutely cool. I love it. I don't think you can pick the fish, because the fish are already in there, so I don't think you can put your own fish. So that's a little disappointing, but I don't care. It's an aquarium coffee table. So it's cool. We got a desk here. Oh wait, can we put our chair with this? So it's like a little tiny desk. We had one little tiny desk similar to this before. So, but this one's more pet themed and stuff like that. It is really cute. We got a litter box, which we definitely need. I don't know where we want to put it at though. Let's put it here. There's one in there, but we're gonna put this one here. The cat can go anywhere. So this is a pretty cute litter box. It's sort of like one of those covered ones, but has sort of a design to it. Calico. Design to it as well. So that's cute. Then, okay, wait, we're gonna save those for later, actually. We have another toy box thing. So, buy old toy box. A lot of, this is another, the litter box and these are other items that you can't use. Oh, just me, kitty. If you don't have cats and dogs. So, again, there is some stuff and quite a few things in here that you can't use if you don't have cats and dogs. Then there's this height thing for your kids. That's pretty adorable. Oh, it went away. So, yes. And not all of them are cats and dogs related. I mean, cats, dogs, and hamsters related. So that's nice. Oh, that's really cute. But yeah, that's cute. And then, so I guess I'm in the wall stuff now. So let's just keep these walls up. Where can I put this? Where can I put this? Here we go. Looks like a bunch of different animals. Like, almost like a family. These are all my pets that I have had. These I did remember seeing. They're little decals, and you can combine them in some sort of way and make them look like they're connected and all that sorts of stuff. And oh, that's not how. Whoops. Isn't there like yeah, there's multiple like little connectors basically, and you can make your own little connector thing, whatever, do it on your wall. This is a little cute mirror. I don't know if I'd get a lot of use out of it, but it's sort of is there a gray swatch? Because you know what it Pusheen! That's what it makes me think of, is Pusheen. I love Pusheen. Then we got the curtains. This is for like the bigger window. Then we got one for looks like more of like a I don't have a double window. Oh wait. Yes. And then a smaller window over here. So they should all have, yeah, they definitely have the same color swatches. So there's quite a few color swatches as well. And not all of them are those crazy colors, so. And then we got a rug here. We're gonna put this. We'll put this here. So that looks like a hamster laying down, like the hamster has gotten squashed. So that's great. But this one can change shapes, which I will say I'm probably gonna forget that this one has other shapes to it. See, like there's randomly square ones. But I remember seeing this in the trailer, and I like this one. Again, calico. And I really do like the square ones, and I can use them a lot more than I could the other stuff. So this looks to be a food bowl. So let's put this in here with the other food bowl. It sort of looks like a tree stump. And it comes in a few different... Yeah, that definitely... Well, there's not many green tree stumps or yellow or purple, but you know, hey. Definitely looks like a tree stump. Yep, it's a tree stump. Now this cat set I did see in the trailer for... And I really like this one compared to the old ones. So much more. Like, chances are I probably will change a lot of my cat towers and stuff to this one, because I like this one a lot. This one's so much cooler in my opinion. But, whatever. Oh, this is the thing. This is a light. I didn't know it was a light at first when I seen it in the trailer. This is one of the things I was like, what is this? And I thought there was a chance it was a light because it was on the tables, but I wasn't entirely sure. But I did come to figure out it was a light. And then there's also this light, which this one's really cool. But again, a lot of this stuff is more kids roomy, but it's fine. It is fine. Still really cute. Really cute lamp. We got a bookcase. Oh, it's got a little raccoon tail on the back of it. Not that you would really see that because it's more likely gonna be up against the wall, but that's a cute little design. And it looks like it's got several little animals that it can be. Is there a calico? Calico. Does not look like there is a calico. That's fine. Then what is this? It's a toy. It's a little toy hamster. Well, that's cute. It's got a little happy face. And you can change it. That's really cute. Okay, and then there's a... Is this an activity table? So... Oh, look at... I like this side of it because it looks more detailed and also organized and stuff. And even the chair's got a little spot for things. I like this activity table a lot, actually. Got some swatches. Let's see here. I like how they do look like the kids drew on the side of them. Especially for the activity table. I know it's on the desk too, but I think it's really cute for the activity table for them to have drawn on it. So, and that looks like to be everything except for basically the main part about this pack, which is these little critters right here. I don't have that against the wall. I'm gonna try to fit 3 here, and then the other one's gonna have to go somewhere else. Maybe right here. Okay, so these are the pets that come in this one, and you have different colors for them. I really like that one. And I like the woods as well, so that, again, you don't have so many crazy colors all over the place. So we're just gonna get those. So we have the hamster, the hedgehog, which is my favorite, the rat, and then also the one that in the trailer I didn't realize what it was. But then I heard like a lot of people talking about one of them was a void critter. It's this little dude. Little void critter brought to life. So, these are the main thing. Okay. She has already completed something. So I'm gonna have her come play with this one. The hedgehog is my favorite, so I'm gonna have the little kid feed a treat to this one. The toddler, I don't think. Yeah, the toddler can't do anything with these. Why did I click on the dog? So I'm gonna let them come in. Because this is the main thing. Oh. You can rename them. Thimble? I think we'll just keep it Thimble because I'm not too concerned with it right now. But they should start walking around and moving on their own. Right now they're just standing at the doors. Okay, so they both... No, pause. They both... He's feeding the rat. And she's got this one out petting it and playing with it. And such. I do know that you can...
Oh, Saboma.
Can you be mean to them? Call names. You can get a disease from them. And I think it actually can even be contagious. And he's thinking about a dead hamster, so I don't think that's a good thing. That's a really not a good thing. But I think if they don't like you...
Neeb!
Hi, doggy.
Vamos.
Like, if they don't like you and they don't... And the dog's barking at it.
Hiffatau Felinus.
And, like, their cage gets dirty and they're not fed and all sorts of things that they can give you a disease, and if not treated, it could kill your sim. And there's apparently... The ghost is pretty interesting for it, and also an interesting death animation, so... Part of me would be afraid to give it a try, and the other part of me is like, I sort of want to. Tell secret to Hammy. So that one's name's Hammy. Where's the little girl? I told her. She's down there playing with the toy. Oh wait, I didn't actually tell her too. Oh, look at the cat. Yeah, I think the pets are supposed to be able to sort of react. And sort of, I think the cats can jump on this. So that's nice. I don't know if the cat's actually reacting to the hamster like, I want to play with you. I want to chase you. I would say I would watch my cat around these if you had a cat. I would be like, don't eat them. So also they apparently can do like little funny things and go on vacations and things like that when you're not paying attention like your Sims. But none of them seem to be moving too much. Oh, that's... Apparently Cashew is afraid of something. And she's down here making a mess. No, go play with the toy. Okay, play with the toy right there. I actually... Oh! The little void critter is on the little wheel. Where you going? Where you going? Where'd you go? Okay, I would have so much fun watching these things. I'm not gonna lie. Oh my god. Ah! Look at him! Look at him! Oh, that's not... He's up here in this little thingy. Right? Oh, this one is too. Look at it run around. Oh no, that one is. Oh my gosh. See, they are really, really cute. So yeah, this is the main aspect of the game. The pack. Which I do really like. I'm glad that there's new animations. I'm glad that there's new things for to do, because there is a video that I've recorded, I haven't edited yet, and I haven't got it to where, well, like I said, I haven't got it edited and stuff, but I talk about things that I would like to see in Sims 4, and things that I wouldn't like to see, and one of the things I mentioned is stuff for the kids, teenagers, and toddlers to do. They do have a lot of stuff, I'll admit that, so, like, having more stuff for them, I'll take it, don't get me wrong. And this is a really cute set for kids, and I'm actually glad that we have it now. But at the same time, I want more new stuff for them to do. And this is new stuff for them to do, but the adults can do it too. So, there's that, but I do really love these little creatures. They're so cute. I'm wanting, I don't know if I personally need to not be watching, or if it's just the Sims don't need to be watching for them to go. I want one of them to go. Activity is low. You can see hunger is okay, attention is content, activity is low. Hunger is okay, attention is content, activity is content. Same for whiskers. Keep looking for it. Okay. And same for this one. This one's got a... Oh, now its activity is content. Now that it's up and roaming around. The hedgehog is my favorite, though. You bet that one of my Sim series is gonna have a pet hedgehog very, very soon. But yeah, so basically, my overall feel about this pack, I do like this pack. Don't get me wrong. But I feel like there's things that they could have done differently with this one. Because there is so many controversies, so many things regarding this pack, and I think there's ways that they could have gone about it to avoid those. I am okay with getting more stuff added onto cats and dogs. Yes, there is some features, like I wish that we had had more beds for the cats and dogs to begin with. I wish we had had more things like the litter boxes and the toy sets and these things. I wish there was more of them to begin with because we didn't get a whole lot. Yes, we had the new aspects of the vets, but still, I wish there would have been a few more objects. So it is nice that we get new ones, even though I wish they were in the cats and dogs to begin with. And I do quite like the furniture. You can make it not be just little kid furniture, at least some of it. And the little kid stuff is really, really adorable, and I will probably use in kids' rooms. So, it is a nice pack overall. I like the look of it. I like all that. I love this aspect of it. The part that bothers me is the fact that not everyone can get access to all of it. I think the better way to done this is either just maybe even delayed cats and dogs just a little bit so that all of the stuff could have been in with cats and dogs, or either split the pack and expand it on both sides and had two other packs instead of having this one together. Because I feel like the creative sim, for at least the Sims aspect, is horrible, to be real honest with you. The pets had a lot of choices, and I do like the choices. It's just I don't think I'm going to use them as often, but at the same time, it's not that big of a deal. I do like the way they look. I do like the objects, but again, you can only... Someone who doesn't have cats and dogs can't use all the objects. And this as a main selling point, I feel like it could have been more focus on it. Basically, what I'm saying, I wish the cats and dogs aspect of it, so like the pet beds, the toy chests, the cats and dogs clothing and stuff like that, I like it, and some of it I absolutely love. Like, I like the new pet beds, and I'm in love with this new... Sorry, I'm not actually, I'm fighting. This? Oh, the kitty's already on it! I love this. I love this. I like the way that it's not so square, it's not so box. And this is just cute for the cats. So, oh no, the toddler's in the toilet. And I do like that there's a new bed option. Like the small bed, like the bed design that they have for cats and dogs, I did like it a little bit better in the small bed than the bigger bed, even though it was basically the same thing. But I like this one much better, so for like the bigger dogs, or if your cat just wants to take over a whole entire big giant bed, which a lot of cats will do. So, yeah, but I feel like separating it, and then having like some of the clothing, adding a little bit more clothing to it, having some of this furniture, this regular furniture, and then this as a separate pack, like this had been my first pet pack, and then have like a pack like for the cats and dogs stuff, like split it and added to both of them. Like if they would have added more small animals, I think a lot of people would have been much happier. And if they would have took the cats and dogs aspect on it, out of it, they would have had the budget to probably do I mean, I don't fully know how all that stuff works, don't get me wrong, but I feel like they would have had more of a budget to add other small animals, like we had chinchillas in the past, and we had, like, things like snakes, and, like, stuff like that, squirrels, turtles, and I think they could have added on that, because not everyone gets a hamster or any of these things as a first pet. I mean, they are the typical ones, though the fact that there's a rat option and not a mouse option, because there's a difference in between a rat and a mouse. And the fact that you can't I would like a white mouse, because I think white mouses are cuter. So, not being able to, I don't think you get other color options. I think they literally are just these colors. I'm not sure, to be real honest with you. I know you can release them and then buy a new pet. I think it's, well, let's just release this guy and we'll see. She's gonna get released. This dog is watching. Hopefully the cat is not up here and is gonna chase after it. So let's see when she releases it. Purchase rodent. So yeah, it just is the same. You don't get to pick out of other color swatches. So I wish that would have been an option. And again, if they didn't have the cats and dogs clothing and the cats and dogs bed and furniture. Like, eh. Like, if they could have done a separate pack, like, I don't know what it would have been called, but, like, stuff for my furry best friend. Something. So, where we still would have got this nice stuff, because, again, I love this. I love this. And I think some of the clothing is cute. And maybe certain families I could get a use out of it, just because, you know, not every person is going to put clothes on their cat or their dog. So in that case, I feel like if they would have done it that way, it would have been, people would have been a little less critical of this pack. One, if they would have separated it that way, then if they just did the My First Stuff pack as, like, the objects that can be used by Sims and not by the cats and dogs, and then the pets like this, whether they added more pets or not, and or just expanded on some of the Create a Sim objects or the objects themselves, or added more small pets, I think... Oh, the cat jumped on top of it. Then people wouldn't have felt like they were excluded out of content. So you wouldn't be paying the same amount as someone else and they got more content than you did just because you didn't have cats and dogs. There wouldn't have been that feeling there, because everything in that pack you would have got use out of, just like the next person. And again, they could have probably expanded on the main, like, some parts of the pack, mainly this pack part. And then they could have done a separate one to give some of the clothing and some of the new pet objects, because I do feel like there wasn't many pet objects in cats and dogs as I wish there were. So I'm glad that we have more. But if they would have done it as a separate pack, then the people who had cats and dogs could buy it. And it was literally just stuff for the cats and dogs, not stuff for the Sims, not stuff for any of that stuff, so that people who didn't have cats and dogs was like, oh, well, I don't have cats and dogs, and it's not gonna, I'm not missing out anything for my Sims, particularly, so I don't have to buy it, and I don't feel like I'm missing out on something, really. And if they decided to get cats and dogs and also get the pack, then that was their decision, but it wasn't like they were buying something and missing part of it. It would have been more of their choice. So I would have preferred it to have been done that way. But I mean, I don't hate the pack. I don't hate it. I just hate how it came about and the way it was done. Because also where it wasn't so far after, hasn't been that long since cats and dogs, also brought up some of the issues. So if they would have went about it different ways, I think there wouldn't have been really that big of issues, and it would have been absolutely great. I am going to use some of this stuff, and I'm pretty sure most of my families are going to have a little creature of some sort, at least the kids, to take care of, because they're super cute. Mainly the hedgehog. Like, look at that little hedgehog. Look at it. It's so cute. I want a hedgehog. But, so yeah, there's that. But I hope you enjoyed this video. If so, please hit that lovely like button and subscribe to see future episodes from me of new stuff and random stuff and such. I will have links in the description below to all of my Sims 4 playlists, so you can go check those out. I also have other content from other different games and vlogs and artwork stuff as well, so you can subscribe to my channel and check out those as well. Don't forget to share the video so that others may enjoy it as well, or in this case, since it's a review, they'll understand maybe the pack or get to learn more of a pack and stuff. I would love to hear your opinions, and especially on the fact of how would you have felt if they would have divided the pack like I was talking. Like, one pack focusing only on the cats and dogs aspect, and the other pack focusing on the first pet, these little creatures, to where they were separated as two different packs. How would you have felt about that and stuff? I would like to hear your opinions on that, so you can leave those in the comments below. I will also have my Twitter, Snapchat, Instagram, and Twitch info down there as well, and Twitter I'm on quite a bit, so you can also talk to me on there. So I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.